This is our spring retreat. It's the first one of the season, and we are doing big blocks and barn quilts. And the whole idea of it is that Brian and I are in the process of painting 44-foot barn quilts for a fence. And we thought we've had so much fun with that we wanted to help other people learn how to do that, whether they were going to do 2 foot by 2 foot or 4 foot by 4 foot barn quilts. So we had that. But the whole idea is that if they were going to map out and understand how to choose a block and put it on the board, why not first think about, if I want to make this block and I want to make it in my own size, whether it might be a 60-inch square or a 16-inch square. So our first day was a whole lot of math where we talked about finding a really cool block and what if we wanted to deconstruct this block and turn it into something way, way, way bigger. Just take one block that becomes a great big quilt, and you'll see some examples in a minute. And then once we got that down and realized there was a little bit of math involved, we thought, well, let's just make it really easy and just graph out the same block or a different block onto a board and paint the board. So that's what we did. Lots of fun people from all over Wisconsin, Michigan, Oregon, Washington. This is my friend Karen, who gets the award for the coolest fabric, right? Absolutely. So this is so this is what she used, which is our sagebrush fabric. And this was her 36-inch block. And so what she did is she made 4 blocks and now has a 72 by 72 quilt. Her last step is she's trying to decide which border to put on because she feels like she doesn't want it any bigger, but she made 4 blocks and done with her quilt top.
This is a wall hanging that I made from layer cake, and Brittany took it to the shop for me and quilted it, and now I'm all ready to go, except for the binding. I have to put that on.
This is Kathleen, and super impressive because you did something kind of weird. So this is what she picked, and you'll see several people picked this block. And then everybody picked a different size and what they wanted to do. We had to do all of the math. But you did something, you scanned that into your iPad.
Right. I took a picture of it, imported it into my Procreate program, and then colored each of the different sections of the block to come up with this.
It's fantastic. So she really put in all of the colors that had to do with what you brought, because you brought these with you, and then yeah, it looks so much different from everybody else. It's absolutely fantastic. Really, really beautiful. And how big are your blocks?
These are 5-inch finished squares, so each block is 30 inches.
30 inches. So she's got 60 by 60 before she does any borders.
Correct.
Fantastic. All right, so this is Janine's block, and she picked also Mary Kite. How many of you guys did it?
4.
4. It's a gorgeous block, and you'd never know that they were all the same. This is the exact same block that Kathleen did. And so it's fantastic. And this was, again, just, not just, but this was a fat quarter packet that you had.
Yes.
And separated them all out. I love that scrappy look. Absolutely beautiful. But here's the thing, and we want to know in the comments, right?
Yes.
Because Janine cannot decide. Would you like the straight set, so the blocks look like this? These are 30-inch blocks. Or do you like the diagonal set? When this block is on point, I think it looks totally different.
It
and
does
you think
look
so too.
different, yeah.
Yeah. And you just kind of can't decide, right?
Actually, I like it on point.
She likes it on point.
Yep.
I do too. It looks very
It gives a whole different look.
It really does. It's beautiful.
I picked the card Morgan's Choice, and I decided on the 4 different colors, and I made it to a tabletop. I'm going to take it home and just put the batting on and backing and bind it.
It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Right. So this is Donna, originally from Texas, now from Nevada. And Donna finished her block long before everybody else did, right? You beat everybody by a day or more, half a day. And so she did this gorgeous big desert star, and even already has all of her borders on it. And this was also a 30-inch block, right? Mm-hmm. I think yours is 30. And then she even then has to, I haven't seen this whole thing open. Let's show them. Oh my goodness, look at your chickens. So she's got this tumbling blocks up here. All of these tumbling blocks. That's cute. And some chicks.
Wait for me. Wait
And
for
then,
me. And then
oh no! That's fantastic. That's great. You've been working hard on this. Good job. Good job. All right, so this is Tina. We decided not overachiever, but a go-getter, right? That's what it is.
Okay.
So Tina, not only, you've only made 2 table runners. So this is your first quilt, quilt. First quilt, totally pieced, quilted over on Brittany's machine. And before she goes to bed tonight, Shelley says the binding will be on. So... So this is done, and she had time this morning to be the most valuable player on our golf team. And you had never golfed before.
No.
Never golfed before, and she carried the team. It was fantastic. And then she also did the Mary Kite, and this is a 36-inch block?
Yes.
36-inch big block. And you're making 4 of them.
4 for
also before she goes to bed tonight.
okay.
Because Tina's here from Michigan. Good job. We have a ruler that has all those, and that's what it's for, is you hold that in the center, put your pencil here, oops, with a better piece of paper, and then that way you can draw a perfect circle in however many inches out you want. And once you've done that, you can do your mariner's compass or whatever else you'd like to do. So it's not that the circles are impossible to do, but it's a patience. You know, you have to practice a little bit. Maybe for me right here, these 2 look great. These will look like one color, right? So you have to be really careful. And even if you go, okay, right, that one's too dark, I'm going to go ahead and use this blue, maybe. Oh, that looks good. From here, this is not good, right? From there. And if you're not sure, truly put it across the room. What does it look like across the room? You need pretty high contrast. So if you're really, bent on it needs to be a blue, think about something that is considerably different so that you can really see that. Even that, well, no, the teal is nice. So, and you can just decide what colors. And there's no right or wrong. Right. Tell us about your barn quilt.
Let's see. I found this pattern online, I think on Pinterest. And I kind of did the same thing. Took that picture, put it into my iPad, and played around with the different colored paints that you had. So this is what I've come up with. I am currently masking off the next sections here that I'm going to paint with some dark blue. And then it'll be all done.
It'll be ready to go. So she's one of the ones that did 4 colors. So she started by painting her white background. Then you did the blue, then she did the lavender, and then she'll have her last one. Super, super nice. And it was kind of fun because same thing, she was able to put in a bunch of different colors, and she kept going back and forth and back and forth. And it was really a fun way to be able to see it before you ended up painting it. So really nice job. All right, and this is Heidi. And so Heidi, very, very busy. You did a lot. Really, really good. So this is your barn quilt, and you have one more color to put on it. I can't remember. Is it teal?
Teal, yes.
Teal. So you can see, same thing. She did her background white, and then she did her yellow, and then she did her black, and now she's masking off for the last few colors. And this is the same block that everybody else was sewing. So isn't it funny that, you know, there were some favorite blocks and they all look so totally different? But Heidi's big block quilt is this one. It's absolutely stunning. Gosh, she did such a nice job. And those are 9-inch finished blocks. So that's going to be a 72-inch square. Oh, look at it in the camera. That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Good job, Heidi.
Thanks.
Beautiful. And you started this and finished it here at the retreat.
Yes. I came with it cut though.
Came with a cut. Fantastic. Beautiful.
Learned how to square up the
Panel.
too.
Learned how to script a panel. Learned mitered corners.
So yeah, new techniques.
Beautiful.
This is a kaleidoscope quilter, a one block wonder, and I don't have room to lay it out at home. I don't have a wall or anything, and I did it on the living room floor, and my niece said, no, you don't. So I brought it to kind of play with the layout. And I have a lot of extra blue I'm going to put around as a border. So it's a little challenging lining everything up. But the
Beautiful.
colors are fabulous.
Mhm.
So
And I think it's fun. So this is sort of interesting because those of us that have done a stack and whack before, and we know to have 6 repeats, it's really fun to do 6 panels and look at all of the difference. And then, of course, what was happening in our previous retreat last year is that we would put those all around the original panel to kind of show what it came from. But it's really nice to see you don't have to do that. Just go ahead and make this really awesome stack and whack quilt. And you said you were going to put this on the back.
Yep, put this on the back,
know
and then I'll
what
be
it-
able to know that it all
Yeah.
came from this panel.
It's fantastic. It's absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
All right, Shelley Moyne, how many retreats are you doing this year? 5?
They're about it.
Every year. She has a following. She has to come, has to see all of her people, and this is no different. I just have to shout out because it's just so fun because she helps everybody so much. I can go in and take a nap if I need to. It's fantastic. So Shelley went ahead and did three different 18-inch blocks and then put them all together into a table runner. It's fantastic. It's just beautiful.
Then we'll have another brown bandana type
Oh,
border to go
nice.
around there.
Beautiful. I've seen you have such a big table. This will be beautiful on your table. And then you also did these blocks. My gosh, that's gorgeous.
There's
Some
12
fun.
of these, and they're all different.
Beautiful.
They take a while.
Yeah.
It's a Nancy Rink pattern.
Yeah.
So it will take probably the rest of the year to finish. But
Sure.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Fun piecing. All right, really fun. And then also she has her background on her barn quilt, and Joe has his background on his 4 foot by 4 foot
Big one.
big one, and then they're finishing theirs at home. All right, this is Ellen's, also from Michigan, and Ellen's block was also that Mary Kite, and hers are 10-inch finished squares, and so her quilt is 60 by 60, but she did something even different. So the center here is a 20-inch finished, so she took that Misty Mountain panel, cut a 20.5-inch square, and then the leftover pieces she's got in these upper corners here and in the lower corners, and then 3 other pieces from the line, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then she's going to finish it with the border print. Isn't that gorgeous? She's actually going to put this first as a border, and then miter this, and then she's going to put this on the outside edge. I think maybe the brown again. Brown, this, brown, and then gold, because she wants it to be king size. Beautiful, right? Isn't that gorgeous? I just love, oh, it's so gorgeous. So we are in condo number 2, and we came in to show you what Becky's been working on. She also got a barn quilt done and a bunch of other stuff, but oh my goodness, these are, what are they called, Becky? It's the
50 blocks for 50 states.
50 blocks for 50 states. Is that not just the coolest thing ever? And so it's of course 50, and she wants to do it 8 by 7, so she's going to add 6 other blocks, kind of some more random patriotic blocks, but she has all of them done. Becky, how long did it take you?
Started in February. It took me about 10 weeks.
10 weeks? 10 weeks?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then is it a book or is it a pattern or what?
It's a book.
Ah.
And they're patterns that were in Home and Hearth magazine that stopped in 1933. And so they compiled all in a book.
Okay.
But there's no instructions on it.
Oh no.
Templates and a picture, and you have to figure it out.
Oh, so see, this was the, yeah. It's nice to know how to deconstruct a block and put it back together. So that's why Becky really didn't even have to listen to me, because clearly she has already figured it out. How many did you have to paper piece?
Let's see, one. Not very many, surprisingly.
Oh, good. Well, it's just amazing.
I think maybe 2 or 3.
Well, remarkable. All right, and because we know you're going to ask, this is the fabric that's going to be her sashing. It has all of the states on it. And then this, you're putting this on the back?
On the back.
Right? Oh, is that upside down? No. And then also on the back, then that'll be there. And then she has the Pledge of Allegiance. How fun is that? Isn't that just the coolest quilt?
I hope it's going to be.
Amazing. So Susan also got this done. This was her big block that she did. And how big is that? 60 by 60? 48 by 48. And she got it done so quickly that Brittany quilted it and bound it. And here it is, only Saturday night. It is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I do have to give Eliza at least 50% of the credit.
Eliza?
She helped me design it. She helped me cut threads, move it along. She's been right and die today.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.